Yo, what is going on, guys? Dr. Schwaz here. Today's tutorial, we're going to be doing a Master Escape walkthrough on the Warren. This is the last hive in Operation 2. Lately we've been running through Operation 2 hives with some of the Operation 3 characters like Cole and Clay. I want to give a shout out to Bad Wolf Willie and Relaxing Cody for running this with me, and as well as all the other hives. This hive's unique. It's got a lot of juvie mutators, giving them more health, more lethality, some shock chain and effects, and ghost. They can ghost within 10 meters. They're also melee resistant. Given all those mutators, it takes a regular character 8 melees to kill a juvie. That's why you want to prioritize melee characters in this one, like Emil, Cole, and Lonnie. And Grace if you have one. I'm going to be running as Cole. We have a Lonnie and a Clayton here. And as usual, the card setups for the characters that we ran here are going to be in the comment section of the video when that's uploaded on YouTube. Alright. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get out of this door here. What we're going to do is just going to wait for Lonnie, for the Venom to catch up so that Lonnie can be more effective in the Venom. So I'm just going to cut the clip shortly. Just killing time right here. Alright, the Venom's caught up a little bit here. That way Lonnie's a little more effective with the Venom Blade. You can do double damage, some bleeding damage as well. Kind of just letting her deal with these ones here real quick before I get too close. I want to be careful targeting the same juvie not to get hit. Shock chain hurts pretty bad. Running back here, just waiting for the Venom to build up a little more. There's a fork in the road up ahead. We're going to go on the left in a second here. Clay's going to go up there and aggro some of the juvies and drones, grenadiers coming up. The pathway on the right, if you bring a Keegan, it's useful because there's an ammo room there with a boom. But we're not going to go there. A boom and a frag. We're going to go here to the left here. This ammo room we're going to pull. Get rid of that elite sniper here. We're going to pull some ammo boxes. There's going to be a retro, a drop shot, a Nasher, some ammo crates, and then 3 flashbangs. And then any cog tags, if you're lucky to find them, they'll be in here too. Once you open the door, you'll be rushed with more juvies and such. The RNG on this hive, you're always going to have juvies, grenadiers, and drones. The only thing that'll change is sometimes you won't have any elite drones, and so, another time you can have elite hunters, or you can have elite snipers like we just had here. Alright, just trying to get rid of some of the drones and juvies in the area right now. Shock hurts pretty bad. At the time we're recording this, or the time this clip was made, we didn't have max cards. It took, I think with max Cole card, it takes 2 torch tackles to kill the juvie on this. I think it took 3. A little more challenging, definitely at the time to run this. Tag team and those juvies. Willie goes down. Go for the revive.
Come on, try me.
Alright, trying to team up. Trying to get the juvies off of us and meet up in this location up ahead here. Kind of a maze in this part. Lonnie's gonna use her ultimate to get out of that situation there. Willie goes up there. There's some drones and wheat hunters, grenadiers up ahead that he's using his reflex shitter to get kills there. Let me get some. Try to go in the save. Kind of panic and use my ultimate here. Just try to get the revive. As you see on the map, there's a lot of circular rooms here. What Cole and Lonnie and Clay just did is aggro some more juvies, which they were going to aggro anyway. Once you get to this third ammo room here, you're going to have a horde of juvies come behind you. we're just gonna hide in this room and then plant some shocks and flashbangs and then kill them once we are ready to. In this ammo room, you can have a Nasher, an Overkill, 3 shock grenades, and some ammo crates, and some flashes as well. Alright, we can hear the juvies outside the door. We got some grenades planted. I believe it's shock grenades. Yep. So we'll try to get some torch tackles on them real quick. Some melee damage. We also came in here just so the venom would build up as well. Some damage on these juvies. They take a lot of effort to kill. Kind of getting overrun here. Definitely want good teamwork here. Definitely separate. That shock chain's pretty bad. There you go. Torch tackle that juvie. Unfortunately, that hurts your teammates and escape, but you definitely need all the glory for this one. Alright, moving up ahead, we're in the final room before the safe room. Once you come up here, there's going to be some juvies that flank us, about 3 or 4. Kind of come from each side behind you. He's going to go up and use his ultimate on a couple of the enemies up ahead. Lonnie and Cole. Get rid of what's behind them. So in this room you'll have juvies and drones. If you pull no elite drones or an elite sniper earlier in the hive, you'll have a buzzkill sign here, which you'll see in a second. And if you pulled elite hunters, they're the cloaking elite drones with torch bows. If you pull elite hunters, you're going to have a ice scion here. Lonnie and I are tackling it, meleeing and bleeding and burning damage working in conjunction there. Make our way to the safe room. Once you get to the safe room here, juvies will spawn outside that spawning area. Just let me know. Juvie makes it in, and that is the first half so far. Alrighty, safe room. What we have in here, we've got 2 flashbangs and an ammo box. Flashbangs are always useful, stunning juvies, or any enemy to get the quick kill. Alright, in this large room, we are going to pull juvies and elite drones. You can either get elite grenadiers and elite hunters in addition, and you'll also pull a buzzkill or an ice scion depending on the RNG. What we're doing here is we're aggroing some of the juvies and enemies here to the left. Then we're going to kind of move our way around on the right, try to run past them, but since we're on master, that doesn't really work out according to plan, because the juvies kind of do rush on both sides, so we do have to improvise there, fall back a little bit. Alright, making our way down here on the right. Got some elite grenadiers and drones kind of cutting us off. I run back up here, notice we're getting flanked by an elite grenadier here. I do see an ice sign, so I kind of panic and use my ultimate on him. They have a ridiculous amount of health, and just wanted to get rid of it. I use my ultimate there. Alrighty. Definitely wanted to save it for a fight upcoming, but that's alright. Coming up here, we have 2 ammo rooms that kind of connect to each other. One of them will have 3 juvies inside. It's not always the same ammo room, so you want to make sure, like Lonnie walked up to the ammo room to make sure if you hear juvies in them or not. We went in the left side one. This one's got a cryo cannon, really good for high score runs. A shock grenade, an ensign, and some ammo crates. Notice that there's no faster venom on here, and I just used my ultimate earlier, so what we're doing here is we're just going to kill time. I'm going to cut the clip here in a second. Waiting for my ultimate to recharge. Cole's ultimate takes 4 minutes to recharge on normal time, so I'm about a quarter of the way through. So we were going to fast forward to about 3 minutes ahead in just a second. See you then. Alrighty, almost have my ultimate here. There's a big crazy Jewy fight coming up next. About 30 plus Jewies in this hallway here. I'm going to be using my ultimate along with the killing time epic card and the which adds time to your ultimate every kill you get during it to make it longer. Coming up here, Lonnie's going to throw a shock grenade and I will use my ultimate and go to town on the Juvies here. There we go. As you can see, each kill I'm getting is adding more time. I believe my ultimate runs out with a couple Juvies left. But that'll do the job. That'll clean them up for now. Run back to get some space. Fire cannon's always clutch on helping get some of those kills. And there we go. We've cleaned up that room. Definitely a lot easier if you bring a coal for sure there. Alright, coming up is the last room before the end, before the door here. What we're doing is we're just aggroing them to the venom because we're just right in front of it. What you're going to have here is some Juvies, elite drones, and then you're going to have either elite grenadiers, elite hunters, or elite snipers. Either one of those. Just, you know, torch tackling some of these Juvies that are rushing us right now. And then you're going to get a buzzkill or an ice scion. And the scion that you get is going to be dependent on whatever scion you pulled earlier. Since we pulled a nice scion just outside the safe room, in the second half we're going to pull one here again. Lonnie's getting some melee damage on the ice scion. Get an elite drone that's on our flank, so get rid of him. Melee damage on that elite drone. There we go. We got elite drones crossing us from up top with that height advantage. Play goes down twice. Got the quick revive on him. We want to kill the enemies up there with a height advantage first. When you go up here, there's a room to the right. Just like an empty room with a level 2 locker if you have time to use it, but on Master, don't really find the need for it. Poison uses ultimate, just get rid of those elite drones. You know, Claw is basically a nuke, so definitely useful. Considering that he gets it every minute, to use that there. Coming up here, got some more elite drones. We pulled elite hunters here, which don't always spawn. You can either have grenadiers, elite grenadiers, or elite snipers here. Depends on the RNG that you pull. Buddy goes down. Try to get to one of the elite hunters. Probably meleeed down by the torque bow. Almost wipe right there. Use my ultimate again. Get the quick kill, the instant stim after the melee kill. Kind of just stand by the wall there because I'm not really used to using coal at the time of making that video here. I think it was like level 16 or something at the time of this, but alrighty, that is the final room. Now we're getting to the door. A couple of enemies left. Cody's gonna go back in there. I think there's an elite hunter, maybe a drone left. Get a couple of melees on it. Luckily, those have regular health, so they don't have to be meleeed 10 ridiculous amount of times to kill. When we pull the door, Lonnie's gonna just use her shock and awe, her ultimate. Got about 10-12 Juvies, and that's really it. All that spawns. No mini bosses or anything, so pretty smooth ending fight, I think, for this crazy hive with 150 plus enemies, mostly being Juvies. And one Juvie gets out, and pretty much we just tag team and get rid of it. And that is the Warren for y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I think I tried to type a comment here, but I fail. Anyway, I got the card set up, and stats coming up. Thank you all so much for watching. See ya.